Episode 10. Sed contra haec cur non potius audimus, quis prior dedit ei et retribuetur illi, quoniam ex ipso, et per ipsum, et in ipso sunt omnia, et ipsum igitur initium fidei nostrae, ex quo nisi ex ipso est, neque enim hoc excepto ex ipso sunt cetera, sed ex ipso, et per ipsum, et in ipso sunt omnia, quis autem dicat eum quiam coipit credere, ab illo, in quem credidit nihil mereri? Recall that in the previous episodes, Augustine was talking about the Divina Testimonia, that is, the scriptural passages and how they were being used by proponents and opponents of Pelagianism like himself. He says, but, on the other hand, these passages, these Divina Testimonia, why do we not rather hear them? So the object of audimus, fourth conjugation, first plural active indicative verb, is haec. Why do not we rather hear these passages, these ones as follows? Quis prior dedit, who first gave to him, ei here is a pronoun used for deo, it is masculine, singular, and dative, who first gave to him, and it shall be repaid to him, to that person. So ei and illi are two different persons. The first refers to God, and the second one, also in the masculine singular dative, refers to the person who, quis, supposedly gave to God, such that God is now his debtor. Because from God himself, ex ipso Deo, and through God himself and in God himself are all things. Omnia, the subject of sunt. This is from Romans chapter 11. And therefore, here's the first conclusion, ipsum initium, the very beginning of our faith, from whom is it, ex quo, if not from God himself, ex ipso est. See the verbal echo, ex ipso, and initium is the subject of est, ipsum initium, fidei nostrae. Fidei is a fifth declension noun, and nostrae is a first declension adjective, and they are feminine singular, genitive. So the argument goes, if all things are from God, then also the beginning of our faith is ex ipso, from God himself. For neither are there other things, sunt cetera, from himself, ex ipso Deo, from God, hoc excepto, with this one thing being excepted, left out of that class of things that are from God. And this is an ablative absolute. And the antecedent of hoc, this adjective, this pronoun hoc, is initium. But, now he repeats, from God himself, and through God himself, and in God himself, sunt omnia. Therefore, no exceptions, not even the initium fidei nostrae. Moreover, autem, who would say, this is a potential subjunctive, and it introduces a ratio obliqua. Eum is the subject in the accusative, mereri is the infinitive. That man, nihil mereri, merits or earns nothing. What kind of a man is it? It is a man qui iam coipit credere, who now begins to believe that he merits nothing, nihil mereri, from that one on whom he has believed. So there are two subordinations here. This is an important part of Augustine's argument, that we can be said to merit something from God, even though the beginning of our faith is from him, and thus by predestination. Another book recommendation, this one is out of print, check your library.